Hi Capricorn, I'm Jess. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a new series where I'm doing timeless monthly readings. So this is meant to resonate with you no matter what time you are finding it, and it's meant to resonate and kind of give you a descriptor of what's happening for the duration of like a month time period. So with that being said, let's jump right into your reading. Interesting, Capricorn. Okay, so right away I'm getting that this is relationship kind of an energy here. This could be a boss that you're dealing with, but I am getting strong relationships vibes, so I'm going to describe that kind of first, and then as the boss thing unfolds, I can look at that a little bit here in a second. So if that's resonating, maybe skip forward a little bit. But dealing with the relationship line of thoughts here, we have the King of Wands. This is the central energy to your entire reading. So I'm getting that there is somebody who is very handsome, very accomplished, maybe an entrepreneur that has caught your eye here. This is somebody you have a lot of sexual attraction to, a lot of sexual magnetism towards, and maybe you notice that other people feel this way about this person too. Like just concisely, this person is quite a catch. This person has it all kind of going on. They're very smart. They're very masculine. Regardless of gender, this person's very masculine in their energetic expression. This is somebody who sees something that they want and they go after it. And I think that there might be a little bit, or there was in the past, like a little bit of cat and mouse going on. And that's something that you really, really liked about this person, is that you seemed to be able to pull their attention. And to you, that felt very self-validating, and honestly I feel like that in and of itself turned you on, just like being noticed in this kind of a way. So there was just a lot of sexual magnetism with this person, and honestly I do feel like there was a sexual relationship with this person for a lot of you. Yeah, with the King of Wands there. So you could have met this person like at their job, or you saw this person being very like commanding in some kind of leadership role. Now in the past, there's the Three of Hearts, and just because the Empress is in the obstacle position, I'm getting third party situation here where like maybe you found out that this person was in a relationship, or that, you know, that's something that you didn't know, but it's something that really hurt and you felt betrayed by this, because you do have this person's attention, and maybe you feel that this person is not well intentioned, because maybe you feel like this person was really watching your face or something whenever they told you, or whenever they knew that you knew, because I feel like this person gets away with a lot of stuff, you know? I feel like there's a lot to this person that you don't really know, or maybe like like you sense that there's more to this person that you don't really know, because I don't know, I almost want to say that this person lives like a fast kind of a lifestyle, like maybe, and I'm not saying this for sure, I'm just, you know, saying what's coming to mind here, because of the energy just of K2 with the King of Wands, because K2 rules the grand fire trine, and so this person could have like, maybe they are into like substances. I'm not saying that they're an addict, but like this person just might not be the communal, like I feel like they put on a public face, do you know what I'm saying? But like behind the scenes, they're a bit of a bad boy. And I think that you got bit by that. Like I think you got stung and you found that out the hard way, and it really broke your heart in the past. But it's like you still can't get this person out of your mind because they're sticky like in your head, because honestly, and I think a lot of it is just this underpinning of just raw sexuality that was between the two of you. And just if this person was a male, like you just think they had like really great equipment. Jesus, help me. I'm so sorry, it's coming through. He's just, look at him, he's just holding it. So anyways, sorry. So we'll take a moment to cleanse ourselves. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, and again, like the obstacle to this person, at least as you're seeing it, is the Empress. So this could be a wife or a mother figure at home. I'm also getting that it's values, like just differences in values, right? Because the Empress, this is the energy of Venus. So I think you have different values in relationships. Like, you are not a person who behaves like that. I think you are actually the Empress. You could be getting in the way of this connection, regardless of your gender. You are a person who is very loving, who knows how to make things grow. You have your eye on the prize. You are also a community figure here, and honestly, you are too good for this person, because he is a King of Wands. Good job, congratulations. He's made it to the king level of fire, of the suit of fire. But you're showing up, in my mind, repping all four suits, pulling it together in a way that is very caring and nurturing for the people around you. So that tells me a lot about your value system right there. That you are just, you're overall a really, really good person. You're a person who considers the wholeness of all things. And this person seems kind of selfish in their energetic signature. And I gotta say, Capricorn, I think it excites you a little bit. I think you like that. I think that you are such a giving person that might be part of that sexual polarity and sexual magnetism that's going on between the two of you, is that you are such a giving energy to the people around you, and especially to your community. Capricorn rules that 10th house, right? Like, I'm just seeing you as a shining light for people in your community. It's interesting that we have the Magician up here, because I actually think the Queen of Pentacles, right? And that's the totem, like the queenly energy of the Pentacles, the earth signs, Capricorn being the most advanced stage of the earth signs. Like, that energy, the energy of Pentacles, the Queen who's lightly holding her pentacle, who is one with value and with the earth, is like the master manifester, and she does it with such grace and such beauty. That's the energy that you're showing up with in this reading here. And so I think that you like that interplay with this person, because you could stand to maybe be a little more selfish sometimes, Capricorn. What ways in your subconscious mind, we have the King of Cups. I think this is who you wish this person was, this King of Wands. Like, I think you wish this person was more caring and more mysterious than they actually are, because this person, I feel like this person fronts as mysterious, but they're keeping secrets. Like, they're literally fronting with this good guy image in order to, like, keep their power, and like, they're very charismatic and it pulls people around them. But you're hoping that there's like this sensitive side to them, and you feel like you've glimpsed this side from time to time. And I'm not saying that you haven't, because this person's still a person. Like, they still have, their emotional side, but they're showing up in the reading today predominantly as the King of Wands here. They're being led by their passions. I don't think they're handling this King of Wands energy in a healthy kind of a way, because they're causing heartbreak and they're causing destruction. And with all the red and where the red is showing up here in this reading, I'm thinking that their sexual energy is causing heartbreak. That's kind of how I'm reading this. And I feel that they cloak themselves, and that they're hiding certain aspects of their personality. I don't necessarily think that it makes them a terrible person, but like, you just want a more because fire is creative, right? It is, and it's warm and it's passionate. And there's certain parts of that are also resonant with the King of Cups, that creativity and feeling that warmth, that loving feeling. And that's kind of what you're hoping to pull out of your person. And also I see that over here, because your hopes and fears is showing up as the Emperor. It's like, you want this person, you're so hopeful that this person will balance out, because the water and fire are opposite energies, right? So you're really hoping this person kind of learns how to temper themselves and balance out, that they undergo some kind of awakening, that maybe even losing you helps push them along in this awakening process. And it helps awaken them to their potential. And not only that, but the potential of your relationship. And that's something that you're hoping for, because you want this person to be the Emperor. Part of you does, but another part of you is scared of that, because you also, what if this person becomes that, but you guys don't ever get back together because this person already has a home situation or something. And so maybe that balancing process makes them realize that they want to work stuff out at home. And they're going to turn away from maybe certain behaviors that would bring the two of you guys back together. You also are afraid that this person is going to rise up and be like super successful and super attractive and very balanced and everything that you've ever wanted, but like they still remain untouchable from you in a certain way. You can never actually get to this person. Something about this person evades you. And like, oh my gosh, yeah, there's something about like you you are so, first of all, like Capricorn, right? 10th house. But I'm just noticing how these, like, he's like sitting on her in the way that the spread came out. Like, there's something where you feel weighted down by this person or like snuffed out. There's something about this person that disempowers you. There's some kind of something to this person's energy that is like kind of weighing you down. Like, maybe you lowered your standards for this person because you're still showing up as the Empress. Like, you are the Empress. You are value itself. You are beauty itself. But there's something about this person that's keeping you down. So what I'm seeing that you see as your tools in the situation is the Knight of Wands. Like, you are a match for this person sexually, your sexual energy, and also you are a go-getter. You go after the things that you want, and you do have confidence. Like, this person keeping you down, it's not that they're like wrecking your confidence. That's not it. It's like you feel bound in some kind of a way. And again, I think you like that. You guys might actually like some kind of binding or something in the bedroom where you have like power plays, and you like that because you're a boss B word. Or boss B word. Yeah, that doesn't have the same ring, does it? But yeah, and so you are attracted to this person regardless of gender. You are attracted to this person's masculinity because you want somebody who's an equal. That's what you want. That's what you're craving because you are ready. So yeah, so you know that you're not afraid at all of making the first move. You're a very confident person. You have a lot of faith in your sexuality. Faith in your sexuality? Sure. And also, but like, he's got his armor on here, and I feel like you do too. Like, you know how to protect yourself whilst doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I think right now you're just kind of feeling like you need to walk away from this at the moment in order to clear your head, in order to further yourself, in order to like get the lay of the land, get away from this person, because you do know how to handle yourself, and you're not going to, I feel like you know that these things that I'm describing about the way you're feeling about your person, I don't really think it's all that surprising to you, because I think you're pretty self-aware around it, and that's why you're making the decision to walk away from this, because there has been a betrayal in the past, but I do feel like in some ways it is salvageable, and you know that you could salvage it. And I do think that that's part of what you're picking up on as your own strength. Like, you could put this back together if you wanted to, but instead you're like, you know what, I'm gonna get some space, I'm gonna do my own self-work, self-healing. There's something with the moon, you guys, like maybe you like to do some kind of, well, with the moon is like feminine energy, right? Again, regardless of gender, we're just talking about energies here. There's a way in which you want to get in touch with that feminine energy in order to kind of help transform that. So you might be working with the moon heavily this month, or maybe this is a suggestion that you should. Or, if you do live in a mountainous area or something, you could go hiking, like just get out in nature, spend some time alone, clear your head a little bit, whatever it is for you that helps you clear your head. That's really what you're doing. You're a powerhouse. You're showing up as, everywhere you are in this reading, you're showing up as strong, like really strong. So I really don't think a lot of the problem is with you, I gotta say. And I wouldn't just say that to you. And I also see that you're making a decision to focus on your work, right? And all of this is in an effort to, first of all, face your fears, because both of these are eights, right? You have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. You're trying to face your fears around emotions, around your own strength, around what it is that you want. You, like I said, you're the Empress, and I do feel like you hold your own. You hold your own when it comes to a lot of stuff. So that's what you're focusing on maintaining your own strength. And you might be keeping your distance from people. I just see you kind of want to be alone for a while. Like, not in any way that's like really strict or anything, but you just want some time alone to clear your head, to think. You might actually craft, or you do something with your hands, or you like to make something in order to clear your head. And I can see that you're really doing that in the future, and then it's very, very helpful to you, because by the end of this reading, you guys, spoiler alert, you're standing in your power as the Magician energy here. You're really it's a one, but I always see this I, right? And the Magician is he embodies like I am energy, like harnessing the elements. And there's just such a balance to you, because you're showing up as the Empress, right? Mastering all four of those elements. And the Magician also is a master of all four of these elements in a way that you're able to manifest your own reality. And I think you need to realize that you can make this work if you want to, in some way or another. but you might always feel like an individual. Like you might always feel like the two of you are separate in some way. Like maybe you are equals and maybe you get exactly what you want, but you're still going to feel alone in some kind of a way. Just with this, there's like heavy independent energy coming through, and some of you guys might want that, and some of you guys might like that, you know. But you are just an incredibly powerful person, and truly, like, you can manifest whatever it is that you want. That's like definitely, that's coming through stronger than anything in this reading, is the ability for you to manifest whatever it is that you want, and you standing in your own power. You're really not relying on this person for power. I think you like that they are powerful. In some way you see them as powerful. You like that they have a pull over you at the very least, but you are standing in your own power this month, Capricorn, even though you're dealing with this kind of crazy. So the outside energy is the Five of Swords. So this is like wanting to win at all costs. Like if this person does have a wife, like that person is bound and determined to keep them. And they'll do whatever. Like this might not even be this person's first in discretion. You know, this person might be used to competing for this person's attention, and they're going to keep doing that. Either way, there's like underhanded energy that's definitely focused on self and focused on like winning. Also, humiliation could be a factor here. Like you could feel like if people are talking or something, like there's some kind of factor of like humiliation, or you don't want to be lumped in with other people who have like gotten burned by this situation or similar situations or something like that. Yeah, because it's like humiliation, defeat, like taking somebody's power away. Those are all kind of themes coming in from the outside, but I feel like it's just within one certain group. Like you guys might interact in one certain group, and this group kind of is a little bit gossipy anyways, and that could be where this betrayal energy is kind of coming through. So I don't know, maybe that's what this getting away energy is. You want to get away from this group. Like it's not necessarily so much getting away from everyone, it's just like you need to get out of this group for a little bit, clear your head, you know. So yeah, we already talked about your hopes and your fears here, and then of this person stepping up and being, basically, you're afraid that you're missing out on your soulmate too. That's something that I kind of want to say clearly. Like you feel very strongly about this person, and the pull that you feel towards this person is no joke. And you're just afraid that this is your person, you know, and that they're so stubborn, and that they're so you're unreachable to you, that, and they're like so set in their ways, and they're so determined on like building their empire, that they're not taking the chance with you. But by the end, you are standing in your own power, and you're starting out on your own journey. I feel like you might even be finding another group. Maybe it's through a hobby that you have. You can find another group that you're like really vibing with. But I just see that you are in a really good place by the end of the month. Maybe you do decide to be single. I'm seeing single energy for you at the end of the month. So you just could still, you know, maybe you have decided not to talk to this person quite yet, even by the end of the month. You're still not done taking your time away. Maybe you're learning a new skill. You definitely could be learning a new skill, and it's helping recharge your batteries, you know, and reminding you of how strong you are, and also probably giving this person a bit of a dose of what they're missing out on. You know, but you're deciding to focus on you, and it's just an incredibly inspiring and powerful reading to get in on, Capricorn. So I know I kind of said the boss thing. So just really quickly, for those of you who feel like this is some kind of a boss energy, you know, this boss there could have been some kind of betrayal. Maybe there was a promotion or something, and you didn't get that promotion, but somebody else did. Maybe you felt like there was some favoritism or even like sexual attraction between your boss and this person. And, you are thinking about maybe getting another job somewhere else, or maybe there's a department that is more creative, or maybe there's somebody, you're just not seeing this, like you're seeing your boss as someone who leads with a certain kind of charisma and certain kind of strength, but that they're really pulled by their passions underneath it all. And you're kind of not intimidated by that, because you know that you work hard, and you know that you bring a lot of creativity to the table, and you know that you're good at your job, and that eventually your time will come, but you still feel really like hurt and betrayed and let down. So you're throwing yourself into this work in the future, and you're working really hard. You're building and expanding your skill set, and you're just kind of choosing to ignore this situation. in order to, maybe you're increasing your knowledge and your skill set. In some case, you just want this situation to kind of be over with. You're like, that sucks. You got a different point of view of your boss, and I do feel like you feel betrayed and resentful. But you also learn something about the environment that you work in, that it is a little bit more cutthroat or office politics than you thought. And so you're afraid that maybe your boss like abused their power, and that they don't really see you, and that they don't want someone who's going to be powerful and challenge them, that they want like maybe like this pretty person. And you're also afraid that your boss doesn't see you as like capable, as capable of completing some kind of a task. But by the end of the month, you might be putting things in motion to go into business for yourself, and to manifest a new opportunity, maybe something a little bit more creative, where you have a little bit more autonomy. And also, I'm thinking that you're closing up a little bit at work too. Like maybe you're thinking that in order to manifest the opportunities that you want, that you want to kind of keep your feelings about all of this to yourself, and like really put on the brave face in order to kind of advance in your career. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, Capricorn. If that resonated, please do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you guys around here again, and have a good month. Bye guys.